I was actually thinking about it yesterday. Yesterday we celebrated International Women's Day, and it actually falls on the same in the same month that we celebrate Human Rights Day as well here in South Africa, which I think is a wonderful thing. Yeah. And so we thought that to get you into the spirit of things, we know that women's voices can be heard loudly and very clearly on theatre stages, from comedy productions to even protests. And so our theatre drama mama, Thenji Stimela, one woman with one of the strongest voices of them all, brings us a roundup of what is happening all around South African theatres.
The month of March brings us a global celebration of women with International Women's Day, and with the seasons changing, we can expect a beautiful array of colours. And guess what? You can get all those themes at the theatre this month. Here's my pick of productions to catch at the box office in the month of March. The Blue Man Group brings an explosion of colour to Mzansi on the South African leg of their world tour. Joburgers can catch the spectacle at the Teatro at Monte Casino until the 18th of March. Then from the 21st to the 25th of March, Cape Townians can catch the sound and the lights at Grand West Casino's Grand Arena. Actress Chantal Stanfield is shaking things up at the Theatre on the Square with a play called From Koesisters to Knedlach. This play gives us a window into her personal life with a comedic perspective. For a hilariously entertaining twist of culture, make sure you catch this one until the 18th of March.
My mother took a different approach, and I dropped a subtle "hy moet kop praat" into our phone conversation. Code for he'd better state his intentions.
Theatre is the great leveller when it comes to women's issues, because I think that women can fit into any single role in the theatre that any man can do, and I think more and more that's happening, and women are better represented in theatre. And even though Chantal's performing in a one-woman show, she takes on the voices of a lot of people, and they're not all women. Everyone will identify with that moment of falling in love with someone who doesn't fit your cultural brief. But it's funny, it's accessible, it's warm, it's delicious, and quirky.
Yeah, she phoned me now. I said muzzles, of course, but I couldn't believe my ears. He's marrying out. Art Bob.
My play is the true story of my experience meeting and eventually marrying a Jewish man, being a coloured girl from the Cape Flats. And all the weird, interesting, to me, bizarre experiences and rituals and people that I met over the last 3 or 4 years of my relationship.
Disappointed like Pastor Daniels.
There's a lot in my experience and the play that people will benefit from, trying to understand each other within the South African context, within a human context even.
He loved me for me. All the parts that made the whole.
In light of International Women's Day, the Baxter Theatre explores how women's rights have been violated and what we can do to change that in a play called Chapter 2, Section 9 by theatre veteran Phyllis Klotz.
See, as far as we know, gay marriages are legal in our country.
Chapter 2, Section 9 refers to the Constitution, and that part of the Constitution which guarantees equality to all, because that's the most important issue in the play. It's about women, lesbian women, and it's about the hate crimes and assault, physical assault against them.
By me allowing him to kill Espiritu, that would have given him the victory.
My character, Ulungile, is a young lesbian woman from the Eastern Cape who was raped and became HIV positive from that rape. People sometimes do not know how to deal with homosexuality, whether it's the person themselves or the community that they are in. Hence you get the cases of hate crimes, of being excluded from your community, being shunned by your family and your friends. So it's interviews that people must hear to better inform themselves and to accept others, because we are all part of one constitution.
Chapter 2, Section 9 is on at the Baxter Theatre until the 11th of March. From honouring women in a variety of genres to enjoying what they're calling the only play as colourful as life, there's sure to be a stage near you offering some fantastic entertainment. So make sure you don't miss out. And that's it from your very own Expresso Drama Mama.